Hey there, if you're watching this, it's because you are tired of finishing your meetings with a headache from reading the subtitles. So that's why today I want to show you something which is my crew listening framework, the 3 steps to lead your meetings in English without feeling exhausted. So, first of all, you should know that this is like the whole crew listening framework. It's the exact system that I use with my crew ladies in my mentorship. And the idea is we use this to stop translating and start leading. It has 3 pillars, as you can see. First of all, we have context over text, the noise filter, and the inference rule. Today, I'm going to give you just one piece of this puzzle, which is the pillar number 2, the noise filter. I want you to take this and apply it in your very next meeting so you can finally stop relying on subtitles. What is the noise filter? The noise filter is what most people call it listening, but I like to call it the hunting for action points. Why? Because your brain should be a filter, okay, not a recorder. And the biggest mistake that you tend to make is that you try to understand 100% of the words. And that's not possible. That's not the goal. That is also passive listening, right? And that is exhausting. So the idea is to move from a passive listening to a selective listening. How? By using anchors. What are anchors? Well, they belong to smart listening. If you pay attention to this, 80% of the words that someone can say, they are long connectors, fillers, excessive adjectives, and this is exactly what we don't have to pay attention to. And the anchors, they represent only the 20% of the whole message, and they are just the subject, the action, and the result. But I'm going to show you an example so you can see this clearly. Well, this example, I'm going to read it. Well, actually, regarding the budget for the next quarter, we are considering a significant reduction due to the current market shift. Imagine you are in the meeting, you are trying to pay attention to everything, reading the subtitles and listening at the same time, and you listen to this. What does your brain do? Your brain is going to try at least to get the meaning of everything. You want to get the meaning of every word. But that's impossible. That's exhausting. That's what we don't want. So remember that the anchors, they just represent the 20% of this whole message. You should pay attention to who, what, and the result. So the original message that I showed you before is this one. We are going to pay attention just to budget, the noun, next quarter, and reduction. Subject, time, result in this case. You don't need to get, well, actually, they are fillers or they considering is significant. When you hunt for anchors, you save 50% of your mental energy. If you only get budget, next quarter, reduction, you get the meaning of the whole message. There is no need for you to get the meaning of due to current market shift. You know that the topic is a budget. You know that the stakeholder, because this message was said by a stakeholder, you know that this person is talking about the budget. You know that you have to have this finished, let's say, for next quarter, and the result is the reduction. So this is the step by step, the 3 steps that you have to follow. First of all, you need to get that context is more important than text. Now, you should, before you join the meeting, I know that in most of the cases, you know what the meeting is going to be about. You know the agenda before you join. Well, you should bear that in mind. Hunt for anchors. When you are there in the meeting trying to listen to other people, well, connect, pay attention to the message, but try to hunt for anchors. Can't catch the action points, okay? Who is saying the message? What is the action and the result? That's all you need. And trust your criteria. Use those 3 or 4 words to reconstruct the meaning. That's another skill that you need to practice. And like any skill, it needs training. And this is, just a little piece of what we do inside the mentorship. So that's why if you're ready to stop being a spectator and start being the protagonist of your meetings, you have the chance of joining us in the mentorship. Below you have a link and you can talk to me and see if this mentorship is the perfect option for you. If you enter She Speaks mentorship, you are going to have access to a community with all the crew ladies. You will have access to the platform where you have lots of videos to work on the different skills. We have contact through WhatsApp and also we have one-to-one sessions. I know catching anchors is a skill. I know everything that you need to do at work is a skill that you need to train. So that's why inside we train your performance with real life pressure, different accents, and high stakes scenarios. The idea is that you can automate this and actually lead the conversation while you listen. But if you are more than ready to join me, well, click below the link. We will start a conversation. I will ask you some questions because this program is not for anyone. I'm very, very, let's say, picky in that sense when it comes to choosing the women who are going to enter the program. And I have only 5 spots available for this year. And if you are the first one or the second one in joining the program, you are going to receive extra gifts and discounts. So check the link below. And well, crew lady, I hope that you can start applying these 3 steps in your next meeting, and I hope to see you inside.